Welcome to Simple or Not Kitchen. My name is Melissa and today we're making apple pies. And our goal today is to make them look and taste like the ones you find at McDonald's. We're making two versions of this popular pie today, a baked version and a fried version. The ingredients for both versions are exactly the same. It's basically apples, brown sugar, butter, and some spices, and we're also using puff pastry rather than a pie crust. I'm going to start by chopping some apples. When I was making this, I started by chopping them in the food processor. Then I decided I wanted chunkier apple bits, so I ended up chopping them with a knife. You can see the difference between the two. We're going to place our apples in a pot on the stove. We're going to add some brown sugar, some butter, some cinnamon and salt, and also a little bit of lemon juice. We're going to let all this cook together for a few minutes on medium heat. In a small bowl, we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and a little bit of water. We're going to whisk it together and then we're going to add it to our apple mixture on the stove. This will help to make our apple mixture nice and thick. While our apple mixture is cooling, we're going to take our puff pastry, roll it out on a floured surface, then cut it into 6 rectangles. Our pastries are going to need an egg wash, so we're going to crack an egg and whisk it with a little bit of water. And then it's time to fill our pastries. We're going to take each rectangle and put a little bit of our apple mixture in the center, take a little bit of our egg wash and brush it around the edges, and then we're going to fold one edge over and crimp it closed with a fork. The McDonald's pies have that cute little lattice top. We're going to achieve that look by placing a few little slits in each pie using scissors. You could also use a knife. And we're going to take a little bit of our egg wash and brush it over each pastry. Then each one gets sprinkled with a little bit of sugar and cinnamon. And we're going to cook these in the oven for about 25 minutes at 350 degrees. And for our fried pies, we are going to follow all those same steps. We're just not going to put the egg wash or the cinnamon sugar on them. We're also not going to give them the slits on top. And these little guys are going to fry in hot oil for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until they're puffed. When they come out of the oil, we're going to hit them with a little bit of that cinnamon sugar. And with our pies all done, it's time for our side-by-side comparison. That's our McDonald's pie in the middle, followed by our baked pie on the right, and then our fried pie. And I also did a third pie. I tried using the same mixture in a regular pie crust as opposed to puff pastry, and it did kind of fall apart while I was frying it. And there's our side-by-side comparison of all 4 pies. Thank you for watching Simple or Not Kitchen. For the recipe and more video, go online to PenalCentral.com.